Good afternoon and happy, what's today, guys? Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Bravo, what are you doing? Are you destroying that ball? Guys, honestly, these were from the dollar store, right? They were $1. And they've lasted close to as long as some of the rope toys that we bought for like several more dollars at Walmart. And we got them a couple. We got 2 of these, this one and that one. And then we also got them 2 like rope toys, and the rope toys have actually lasted longer. You can't eat it. It's not digestible. Mr. B, look at me. You can't eat it. You can chew it all to pieces. I don't care, but you just cannot digest it. Okay? So anyways, though, guys, yeah, they've actually lasted, like, we got them maybe the beginning of February or something like that, but we got them a while ago, and they've actually, like, not completely been destroyed yet. I mean, they're not completely together anymore. They're fighting over them. Can you guys hear them growling at each other? But guys, oh my goodness, today I didn't wake up quite as early. I went to bed last night. I took a shower at 10:15. I was asleep last night by about I don't even know, probably like midnight last night. Honestly, I fell asleep early because I was tired yesterday, and I didn't wake up until like almost 9 o'clock. So I was expecting, I was like, well, you know what, if I get to bed early, which again, fell asleep by like midnight, I was like, at least 8 o'clock, like 8 o'clock would be 8 hours of sleep, or even 7 o'clock would be good. You know, and I didn't wake up until 9, which is like the same time I wake up if I go to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, or like even 1:30 and stuff like that. So I was a little bit frustrated. But, yeah, it's only 9 o'clock right now. We went to Matthew's girlfriend's track meet today, and we were going to go out for dinner, but just me and my dad ended up going because my mom got sick. Jack actually isn't feeling too well either. He says he's got, like, throat stuff and everything like that. But honestly, guys, I especially today had a horrible headache. I had one before, like, we left for the track meet, and then I got it again afterwards. And I really think it's allergies, and so I'm pretty sure that's what Jack has also. It's just allergies. But I had, like, a horrible headache in the last, like, week pretty much because the temperature's been fluctuating like crazy. I've had, like, stuffy nose and a kind of, not really a sore throat, surprisingly, but, like, my nose has been super stuffy, like, the last maybe even 2 or 3 weeks. But it was, like, almost 60 degrees today. It was beautiful out. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be, like, 50s, or, like, 40, 50s. And then Thursday it's supposed to be a high of 40, and it's supposed to snow on Thursday. So we got all kinds of crazy temperatures. But, anyways, though, about the track meet, my mom was also going to go, too, but she, was not feeling well, and she actually got sick. Not, like, sick, but, like, she had maybe a stomach bug or something like that, and ended up, like, getting sick maybe about a week or 2 ago, and she just said that she hasn't felt, like, sick again, but just, like, she's felt kind of off, like, her stomach hasn't been, not bugging her, I don't know how to really describe it, but, like, she just said, like, she hasn't felt, like, totally great again ever since then, like, something about her stomach or something like that. So, she again was not feeling really well today either. And then too, she thinks she might have gotten sick. She honestly was not feeling well on, Sunday, but I kind of think it might be kind of the same thing too, like allergies, because again, this whole temperature and everything like that, the changes and stuff like that, like, she wasn't feeling good on Sunday, but then Monday she felt like okay, and then today again she didn't feel good. So it's kind of been like changing, and I feel like maybe that has more to do with like allergies and temperature change and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, though, guys, me and my dad still ended up going. She competed in 3 different events. She did the long jump, a short sprint, I don't remember, maybe it's like 40 meters or something like that, and then I think it was like a 200 meters or something. All I know is she ran the straight distance, and then the other one, which was a lap and a half, which is in our field house. It was like indoor and everything like that. So we actually got there like right at the beginning and watched her jump and everything like that, and then we were able to stay for the rest. And she actually was, the last event was almost at the end. So yeah, it was actually kind of fun because I've never been to like a track meet or anything like that before. But because it was in the field house and it was so small, and there was 3 different schools, although our school is like the biggest anyways. There was like a lot of kids there and like family and stuff like that, and there wasn't really anywhere to sit, and it was like cramped, and like there was like one event was like over here, but then where you sat was like right next to like the pole vaults, and like, oh my gosh guys, it was like crazy, and it was just chaotic. It was cool though, because like I said, I'd never been to one before, but it was just like honestly gave me anxiety, because I was like, oh my gosh, somebody with the pole vault's gonna like run me over from this side, and I was like, someone like, you know, from this side that's actually running the track is gonna run me over. Like the parents had like this tiny, they had like one bleacher, and then there was like, you expect to like stand in this other place, which is what we did. So yeah, it was like kind of chaotic, but I think, I don't know, she does that, like the outdoor track is at the end of March maybe or something. So I think they do it like though as an alternate, possibly they do it inside if they can't do it outside, like if it was raining or something like that. It's just, it depends on like distance. Like again, 4 laps around the track outside is a mile, whereas I think it was like 12 inside was a mile. So yeah, it's a lot smaller, but it was fun to watch her compete. She got and I know it's all like time based and everything like that, so I'm not totally sure how she ended up doing, and she said she wouldn't know until probably the next meet, or not meet, but until the next practice, and then they'll probably tell them like score. Well, like she knew what she had got, but didn't really know like how the team did and everything like that. So she did though, for the sprint she came in 2nd place out of like, I think I think it was six people, maybe 5 or 6. She got 2nd, and just barely. I mean, she like just, Matthew was like, well, that's at least 2nd, but we weren't totally sure. She could have gotten 1st. We couldn't see from where we were. And then she did for the long jump, I think was like maybe 14 or something. I can't remember. Maybe 13, and she said average is between like 12 to 14 inches. I think inches. I don't know how they measure it. But all I know is like she scored like right at the average, which was good. And then 2 for the 200 meters, she was like, I can't do this. She just kept saying, she's like, I don't want to just quit right now. She's like, but I'm going to try and talk to like the coach and see if she wants to do relay, I think. So we said we come out to like maybe some more of her home ones, but they came out to like Matthew's, like her parents had come to Matthew's like homecoming game, and they were at a couple of the other home games. Her mom came to the one Saturday morning one where Matthew quarterbacked, and like they came to like a handful of other ones. So yeah, we thought we'd do the same and support her in track. She actually, I think, did it freshman year, and then she did tennis for 2 years, and then, no wait, she did soccer for 2 years. She did tennis, but that was earlier, like in the fall. And so yeah, but she did for the last 2 years soccer, and then this year she went back to track again. So yeah, anyways though guys, we did that, and because we were going to go out to eat and didn't, we got pizza instead. And I did laundry today. I just got a load in the dryer because I actually don't have enough to run a load of wash. But I didn't do any dishes, but we didn't really dirty any dishes today because we got pizza. But I probably will just load up the dishwasher with what dirty dishes we do have real quick. And then I didn't get a whole lot done on my computer today because as soon as I was going to, Google Chrome crashed and it was giving me so much problems. Then it crashed and it said it was still open, but it wasn't open, and I couldn't force quit it, and I couldn't it was just a huge headache. I had to eventually just shut down my computer because nothing was working. I tried like all kinds of things I looked up online, which it was weird though because it wasn't a problem with the internet. I went on Safari and it was totally fine, but I don't like to use Safari because I think it's slower than Google Chrome, so I use Chrome. And it was saying like that there was like all these kinds of like solutions and stuff like that. I literally tried them all, and then it didn't end up working still, so I had to, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I just elbowed you on the head. I am so sorry, Mr. B. Finally, I just shut down my computer, turned it back on, and it was fine then after that. I heard that it could have been a problem because sometimes when a app is like updating, it might wind up like, because it crashed, and then And it was weird though because I had Google Chrome open and I was listening to Spotify at the same time. And both of them crashed. First Google crashed and then Spotify crashed. And then I opened up Spotify again and it was working fine. I tried to open up Google and it came back up like 3 times and was like working for like a split second. And then it was crashing again. So what I heard was it could have been a problem, like maybe it was trying to update, because I did see that there was an update for Google Chrome, so I think it might have just like tried to auto update, and since I didn't do it, it was trying to do it maybe while I was like trying to use the internet, or I was trying to use it anyway, and so that ended up happening. And yeah, I said winded. Wait, no. I said, yeah. I was trying to say, like, happened and winded up happening. Oh my gosh, guys. So I wound up fixing it. And, but it took, like, honestly, probably close to an hour before I finally was just like, forget it. I'm just going to try and shut it down and reboot my computer. And, that ended up finally working. Well, I guess my Mac. Because the thing is, too, is that even when I was trying to shut it down, it was saying, oh, you can't shut it down because Google Chrome is still open. And then it also said, too, like, I tried to even delete it, like, I was going to uninstall it and reinstall it, and it said it couldn't do it because it was still open. But I couldn't get into it, and I couldn't force quit it. Every single time I force quit it, it'd just say, okay, you can force quit, and then I would do it, and it would still be up. So, yeah, but I couldn't even turn it off because it was still on, which I've had a similar problem on my computer, but if you say, like, shut down, and it's like, oh, such and such is still open, you can just be like, shut it down, you know, or like force quit, whatever, and it will do that, and then shut the computer down. I couldn't even do that with this. So frustrating, honestly, guys. I've had this happen once in iMovie, and I think maybe once or twice now in Google Chrome, plus now today, which I was trying to, again, I don't want to have to turn off my computer, like, using the power button if I don't have to, because you really shouldn't turn off that way. But my problem is that I can't, there's nothing else that you can literally do, and that was the other option that people were saying, was just like, if you literally can't shut it down any other way, then you should probably do that, because before too, I left it open for like 6 hours or something like that, hoping like maybe you'd figure out how to turn itself off. Never ended up working. So yeah, that's why it's a little frustrating. Google or Apple or whatever, however the problem is, would fix itself and not let that happen. But I think that it might have been, again, a problem with the update, because then I checked on Google once I had like turned it off and turned it back on, and it said that it was updated, and I didn't have the update anymore. So it might have been that like it got stuck on like the last leg of updating, or maybe it got updated but then like crashed or something, and so that might have been what happened. So yeah, I'm gonna learn from now on that if there is an update for Google Chrome, to do it myself instead of letting it update by itself, because that looks like it causes more problems. But that's why I didn't get a whole lot done on there today, because it happened like smack dab right in the middle of my day. And then after that, I was like, okay, well now we like had to I had to start getting ready to go to the track meet and stuff like that. So now I'm finally back home. I watched the Bulls game, I ate dinner, and like it's 9 o'clock now, and I'm gonna start getting ready for bed soon at some point. But yeah, guys, I didn't, like I said, get what I wanted to get done today, and didn't get up too early either. And I'm gonna go finish up the dishes though. But yeah, guys, it wasn't a very successful day. Like, I don't know, I still feel like I got some stuff done, but I didn't get what I wanted to get done, and it's Tuesday already, and I still don't have everything done that I wish was done. So, and two, I don't know why, again, I wasn't feeling too good. Again, I think it's maybe allergies or something like that. And I wasn't feeling that great yesterday afternoon either, and I don't really think I'm getting sick again. I think it's just this weird change, crazy temperature change and everything. But I just have felt a little bit off and a little bit tired, more tired than normal lately also. And again, that might be why, but I feel like I could have probably went and like done some cooking or baking or something like that today, but I wasn't feeling super up to it, and I kind of just wanted to like hang around and just kind of work on some computer stuff. And then of course my computer isn't working when I need it to. So, anywho, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So, bye, guys.